There are 1, 2, 3. Oh, we don't have quorum yet.
I was just trying to pull up the agenda so I could put it over here.
I think we do now, right?
Gina's here. Hi, Gina.
Hi.
Hi. We're all just having an awkward silence to start our meeting. Okay. Thank you, Brad. That's fine. John, do you want to go ahead and?
Sure. We have quorum now that we have 5 of us there. Great. So I'd like to call this meeting. Monday, August 16th, 2021 at 6:32 p.m. Calling it to order. And let's see. Shanda, are there any adjustments to the agenda that you might have for us?
No adjustments, but I do want to formally welcome Marianne Bickett to our Merry Band of Cultural Arts Commission. So welcome, Marianne. I look forward to everyone getting to know you and you getting to know the people in this body. So
welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. It's great to be here. It's an honor, and I'm really excited. Looking forward to working with everybody.
We're looking forward to having you as well. And some of Marianne's work is hanging in our current gallery right now. So if you want to come by during non-camp hours, you can see some of her work. So welcome, Marianne. I'm glad you're here. That's all I've got, John.
Okay. So it looks like we have 2 different sets of minutes to approve. Did everybody get a chance to take a look at both May and June's minutes?
John, we actually have 3.
We have 3.
Also have the special meeting.
Oh, the special meeting. Yeah, that's right. I don't know if I got to see.
And we do need to take these one by one for our moves and seconds and yays and nays.
Absolutely. The only thing I don't remember seeing an attachment for the special meeting minutes. I just saw the
let me see if I can.
Maybe I'm thinking, maybe it's one of the other ones I don't. Maybe it's the May one I don't have. Yeah, it's May I don't have.
Oh, okay. Those ones we sent out a long time ago. I can pull up a link for you real fast.
And I believe we just weren't able to approve those because of lack of quorum.
Correct.
Couldn't vote. Yeah.
Okay, I'm posting a link in the chat to them.
Okay, I think I'm seeing that one now. Okay. Did everyone get a chance to take a look at May's minutes? Are you still looking it over? I did remember seeing that one now.
I did read it last time when we met in June because we couldn't approve it, but I did read it and it looks good.
Everybody good at reading it so far? Yes? Thumbs up?
So if someone wants to.
All right. Yeah. I'd get a motion to approve May's minutes. Anyone?
Yes.
I get a second?
Winnie, can I just have you say I motion to approve May Cultural Arts minutes?
I motion to approve May Cultural Arts minutes.
Thank you. And we just need a second from somebody.
Oh, I second a motion to
Thank
approve.
you.
Perfect.
Thank you, Tina.
All right. Did everyone get a chance? Oh, so
We
now
need
we're
a-
voting. We're voting. All right. Does everyone approve the minutes as they're written? Say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Perfect.
Any opposed? Say no. I think the ayes have it. Great. Did everyone get a chance to take a look at June's meeting minutes?
Yes.
All right. Would anyone like to make a motion to approve June's minutes?
I can do it again. I motion to approve Sherwood Arts June minutes.
Perfect. Can I get a second?
Oh, sorry. I motion to, do I second or
Yes.
I second approve the minutes? Sorry.
That's fine.
Take it.
All right. Is everyone in favor of the minutes as they are stated for June? Say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? Say no. All right. Ayes got it. Moving on to the special meeting on July 26th. Did everyone get a chance to read through that one?
Yes.
All right. For the third time's the charm. The motion to approve the minutes for the special meeting on July 26th.
I motion to approve the special meeting on July's meeting.
Can I
I
get a second?
second.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. I'll take a vote to approve the minutes as they are stated. Can I
Aye.
say aye? Thank you.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Say no. Not hearing any, so the ayes have it. And moving on to Shanda with citizen comment. Do we have any citizen comments? Have you received any by chance?
I have not received any citizen comment.
Great. Right. Moving on to Shanda again. Do you have an update for us, Shanda, on the Center for the Arts?
Always
Oh,
I do. So things are really percolating over at the center. We're in week 6, our final week of summer camp, and we all kind of looked at each other this morning and couldn't believe that we were on the final week. It's been a whirlwind of a time. It's been positive. We have 2 engineering for kids classes happening there this week. We have we have a music class, 2 music classes, and we have an art sampler class where kids are they took ceramics this morning. Tomorrow they'll take music and drama, and the next day they'll take like cake decorating and then painting. So they're getting a sampler every day. The class is full. It's a joy to behold. As you know, the center has been requiring masks indoors for the last several weeks, and now the entire state is, and the kids in the camp and the teenagers who've been the volunteer helpers have just been rock stars and taken to it probably better than any adults. So I'm really proud of our teaching artists and really proud of our volunteers and proud of our kids and proud of the parents who are just doing a great job bringing their kids. We have an upcoming event this weekend, which is our first rental since the indoor mask requirement went back on. So our staff, again, rock stars, our on-call staff and our Center for the Arts staff are just rolling with everything and being flexible and gently but firmly enforcing all the city's rules. So I'm really, really proud of everyone out there, and I think people are handling things well. So we also have an exhibit going right now. As I mentioned, Marianne has a piece in there. It's all of our teaching artists who live in Sherwood. So some teach at the local schools, some teach through private studios, some teach at the Sherwood Center for the Arts. But this is our annual show called Those Who Teach, which is all of our art gallery filled with the work of the teachers who usually are seen in teacher roles. But this is our chance to kind of appreciate them as working artists. So come by and see it. Next week, once the camps are over, we will have limited hours again, and you can come by and see the artwork. Other than that, we are just planning for this upcoming year and trying to decide some exciting programming and some fun things we want to curate for next year. That's all I've got, but it's hard in this format, but I have a lot of enthusiasm for what we're doing, and I hope you can feel that, and hope you come by.
I do want to add a comment. My son went to the camp last week at the Sherwood Arts. He did the engineering one where they could make their own video game, and he loved it. He had a great time.
Oh, good. We've had a lot of fun seeing kids come through the door, and I know we've had Brad's kids there at least once, and I'm glad your son got to go. And John, I think you're muted. If you want to.
Yes, I am. There we go. All right. Thank you, Shanda. I said that I got the chance to stop in and take a look at the all the artwork, and I absolutely love it. So next up is the public art update. Shanda, do you have a update for us on public art?
I do.
We actually need the Friends.
Oh, the Friends is next. So I did talk to Sky today.
Sorry.
To see if there were any. That's okay. To see if there were any updates. The Friends are actually having their board meeting tomorrow. So she said we have nothing right now, but she says hello to everyone, and there will probably be something to update everyone on after their meeting tomorrow.
Any clue what they're working on, or?
I think they are still talking about the potential of a gala. I think it's just hard to, live events are just really hard right now, as all of you know.
Yeah.
No one quite anticipated being back where we are. So I know they're collecting cans and bottles at a pretty astounding pace. So if anyone needs a blue plastic bag to collect cans and bottles, that's all going for scholarships. And the Center for the Arts, we do have our fall classes already published online, and some exciting things happening there. And we are anticipating more kids needing scholarships. So collect those cans and bottles, and I know the Friends would be grateful. I know we would be grateful as well.
Excellent. So where do they get the bags from? Is that the center? Yep, great. Thank you, Shanda. So, okay, now public art and murals update.
Yes. You all, I'm very, very, very excited. This is a great update. I know this appears on our meeting agenda every month. And this month we have paint on a wall. Very excited. I went by Symposium this morning and saw Greg Jaycott, who is the president of Main Street, and Kevin Bates, who's the co-owner of Symposium, out there in paint clothes, putting primer on the side of the building. This is our first mural, everyone. This is our first public art mural. I'm thrilled. And, the fact that they got such a great, accomplished artist to do a really high quality mural this time, and the fact that, small businesses in Old Town have given funds especially this year, given funds and are putting in time and effort to make this happen is a really big deal. So if you do drive down, is it still Pine Street? Pine Street. Yeah, drive down Pine Street and just see the gorgeous kind of bright blue teal primer that's going up. And you can imagine what it will look like. There's an article that Greg Jaycott wrote that's in the Sherwood Gazette. I think it's coming out this week. And it speaks glowingly of the program and the hope for more murals coming up. And I know he's appreciative to each one of you who has given your energy and your time and just your support to the murals. So that's pretty exciting. I want to say thank you to Councillor Garland and Councillor Young and some of the others who on City Council who really advocated for this particular mural to go through as well. I so appreciate that, and it means a lot to have the City Council understanding how important this is to our town. So thank you. So the next step so what happened on August 3rd was at the City Council meeting, we got Mary Ann Bickett as our newest member of Cultural Arts. And we also got the murals plan adopted and approved, and also the grand public art murals plan adopted and approved, which was something important to the City Council, and I'm very supportive of that. And then because this mural, as you know, is time sensitive due to weather and artist availability, the City Council specially approved this mural to go forward. So what will happen in September, and Councillor Garland, correct me if I get this wrong or clarify, but sign code amendments will go into place where public art will be exempted from sign code, which is pretty normal for cities. Is that correct?
I believe that's when we're on the agenda for that. I'm pulling that up right now to see when we have the final word on that.
And I believe there are a couple different sign code issues on there.
Yeah, I think we have to go twice. Yeah, I'd have to look on here, see where it is. But yeah, we were able to kind of carve this one out a little bit to help out.
So suffice it to say, I'm thrilled. John, is that the mural as your background? Is that what okay. Very cool. We should all get that as our background. And the next step with murals and public art is we're going to be working on some funding for the next project. So right now it's grant cycle season. There's a lot of placemaking grants out there, and we'll talk more about that. But there are ways to fund some substantive, thoughtful public art in our downtown.
Excellent. Anybody have any questions for Shanda? No? All right, next up, Councillor Garland, do you have a council update for us?
Yeah, we're meeting tomorrow night. Really, the meeting itself going to be pretty quiet. Not a lot on the agenda, other than, of course, we have some people joining some of our boards and commissions. I don't know if you recall over the last month or two, this board, certainly notwithstanding, we had a lot of openings on our boards and commissions, and so we're able to really put out the word for folks to come join us on these boards and commissions. And so we've got some people coming back to the budget committee, some new folks coming to the police advisory board, which is exciting, some fresh faces in there, and hopefully some fresh ideas. So the big news for tomorrow, though, is in a work session prior to the council, we are going to get together and meet and talk about the Sherwood West project update and a potential ask for a UGB expansion. So that all happens in work sessions. No decisions are officially made in work sessions, but we're just deciding on that. And then let's see what else we got coming up after that. Into September, we're moving forward on just some more of our other public, some of our planning and stuff with code amendments, and we've got one more thing with the comp plan. We're going to have another follow-up work session potentially if we don't get through all of it this upcoming week, and that's something that we've all really been working pretty closely with the Planning Commission on, is helping them to get that done. Also in September, we're going to have a couple more work sessions on, we're going to talk about future options for Sherwood al fresco, the Railroad Street closure that we had during the pandemic. That was a big hit with a lot of people. Since the end of July, that did come down just based on some previous arrangements that we had made with the mask mandates and other mandates from the governor. We had advised the businesses that were affected by that there was going to be an end to it. It was a temporary street closure to get us through the pandemic. We didn't foresee that we were going to be back to this point again, but that notwithstanding, really, we heard from a lot of citizens that it was a very popular idea with folks having tables out into the street there, and many of us on council agree with that. But the idea is that it was always a temporary closure. We had some temporary permits that were provided in order to do that, some temporary agreements with TriMet as we had to reroute the buses. So all that was temporary, but what we want to talk about in this work session is there a possibility to do something, either extending that, doing it seasonally, maybe during the summers, or are there other options in the city, that we can look at to, provide something similar to that we can, utilize some of our outdoor space for some of these restaurants and, bring a little something of that back. I think it was very popular. So we're going to talk about that coming up in a September work session as well. So just wanted to also add on to what Shanda was saying. Big thanks to Kristen Schweitzer, our interim city manager, and Josh Soper, our city attorney, when it came to the murals plan and everything. When Shanda and I approached them, with the concerns with the mural plan being embedded in the sign code, they both just leapt into action, whatever the correct phrase is there, and really, really worked hard to pull those out, write the resolutions, get that moving forward, understanding the time constraints that we had on this and wanting to get this done in the summer, and understanding that it really did not need to be included in the sign code. They did a lot of work on that to get us to where we are today. So just really wanted to call them out as well. And I'm super excited about that mural coming up. I'm going to drive by there real quick and check that out. I didn't know that we were moving that quick already, but that's fantastic. So I can take any questions that anybody might have. Great. Well, thanks.
Thank you, Councilor Garland. Appreciate you, Sean. All right, moving on to the next item on the agenda is onboarding in the vision setting retreat. Shanda, you're up to bat again.
Great. Well, I know we've talked a lot about having our visioning retreat, and it's been really important for us to have most of our cultural arts commissioners on board in order to effectively onboard, I guess. So I did speak with Jeff Beasley, who, as most of you know, Jeff was a big part of our cultural arts for years, and he has offered us his gorgeous home, his gorgeous gardens, for next month's meeting. So I would love to propose that we have our September meeting be our vision plan, and have it at the same time, Monday, 6:30 p.m. And the only difference is we would meet outdoors at Jeff's place, and we would bring food and Hungry Hero, and probably go for a couple of hours instead of just a shorter meeting. But I would love to hear thoughts on that? It works best if we're all available on that Monday night.
If it's for a couple hours, do you think it'll get dark if we do it outside? Can we maybe prepone the meeting a little bit, maybe 5:30? I don't know if it's possible. I don't know.
That's a good question. I was thinking 6:30 to 8:30. It kind of gets dark around 8:45 ish, but I'm up for discussion.
No, if it doesn't
to you all
until 8:30, then it's fine. I'm seeing that it's getting darker, and by September comes around, it's going to be even,
Yeah.
maybe at 8:30.
That's a valid
Finished
concern.
by that, right? We'll be finished by that with our vision and all our plans.
We'll have figured it all out, Winnie, by then. Does that sound like a decent day for folks where it's already the third Monday and school will be underway?
So it'll be the 20th?
Yes, it'd be Monday, September 20th.
Yeah, that looks good so far for me, and I asked to have that part of the day off.
Me too.
Gina, does that work for you, for your schedule? Okay. Marianne, does that work for you?
I'm sorry. That sounds greght. And this place is somewhere in Sherwood, obviously, right? We just look at the address and sounds
it's
delightful.
right outside Sherwood. It's a gorgeous, you'll never want to leave. It's
that sounds doable. 6:30 to 8:30. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sounds good. And Jeff sends everyone his wishes, and I think he's looking forward to having us there. I'm going to assume who wouldn't look forward to having all of us there. It should be fun though. And prior to that retreat, then I'll put together a packet with some information, and we'll use that time as responsibly as we possibly can.
Great. Was that all you had for this section, Shanda?
That's all. I at first had thought we'd go through a lot of dates and check availability, but I think it just makes the most sense to do it on a Monday night that we already have scheduled for us. So
great.
And I will check with Katie, Casey, and Rachel, and just make sure it's on their radar.
Great.
So, and then next is chair and vice chair selection, and generally we try to do that in the summer, and it's a good time to just select leadership for the Cultural Arts Commission, and I would love to open it up to the floor if anyone would like to nominate someone for chair and vice chair. I know, John, you've done a great job as vice chair, stepping in and presiding as we've needed it the last few months, but I'm opening it up to the floor.
Gotcha. I've heard that someone in this meeting currently might be interested in the chair position. I would like to nominate Winnie, or suggest Winnie as our Culture Arts meeting chair.
Oh my God, that's too much trust in me.
Winnie, do you accept the nomination at all?
I will gladly, and it'll be an honor. Yes.
So Kelsey, point of order, do we need a second and then a vote?
Yes. So just like we do with the minutes. Yeah.
Okay. Does someone want to second that nomination for Winnie?
So,
Well,
Gina, I think I see your lips moving.
I'll second.
all right.
Thank you, Marianne.
I need fourth.
I saw your lips moving, Gina. I know you were saying it.
You
so
guys.
we've got a motion and a second.
So now we need a vote.
John.
All right. Everyone like to vote at Winnie as our new Sherwood Cultural Arts Commission chair. Say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Or no. Hearing none. Congratulations, Winnie.
Thank you.
Yay.
Very excited.
We're excited to work with you, Winnie. So now vice chair selection. John, I mean, are you willing to stay in the role, or does someone else want to put themselves forward? Or
I'm willing to stay in the role, but if someone else is interested in doing that as well, I'm totally willing to let someone else give it a go.
Well, I'll nominate you because I will need all the help that I need. And since you are experienced in this, you'll have to guide me through. So how do I nominate?
You already nominated. We just need somebody to second.
I second.
I
Oh.
second.
Oh, I can't second.
yes.
Nominate. Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
Winnie
We got it.
nominated. Gina, you just seconded.
Yes.
Great.
Awesome.
And so, do you want to call for a vote, John?
All right. Everyone interested in let me do this one more time as vice chair, say aye.
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 All opposed, say no. Hearing none, I am vice chair. Yay.
And I know it's so strange to do this over Teams, everyone.
Yeah, it
Thank
is.
you for dealing with mute and unmute and all of that. All right, go on, Vice Chair.
All right. Are there any other items that anyone would like to discuss this evening? Any other business that we might not have discussed?
I would just love to make sure everyone sees the upcoming dates of note, just as it relates to the cultural arts. Note that there's a fall art walk coming up September 16th. Cannot believe that's next month, but here we are. And there'll be a movie in the park on August 27th, and Kelsey and I will be running that movie. So please come down and say hi. Bring your families. It's Raya and the Last Dragon, which is a fabulous movie with strong female protagonists, and it'll be a great time to end your summer. So
excellent. All right. No other business, anyone? All right. So at 7:05 p.m., I'd like to adjourn this meeting. Thank you, everybody, for attending. And again, congratulations, Winnie.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you too. Thank you so much.
No problem.
all right, I will see everyone.
Take care.
Sure.